Hey guys, Frosty here with another NFC playoff review. This one is going to be a tough matchup, man. I don't know what to do. I feel struck. Green Bay Packers versus the bye week. I don't know. I think bye week looks really. I'm joking, of course. Obviously, it's the Buccaneers versus the Washington football team. Now, if it was any other NFC East team, I would probably say bye week. But honestly, this is the matchup that I wanted to talk about. Like Seahawks versus Rams, honestly depends if you get Goff back. A lot of question marks. That'll probably be another late podcast episode. But right now, I want to talk about these two teams and Chase Young, you son of a gun. You called out the GOAT. Here's the thing. A lot of people are like, oh, he's just foolish. I think the dude could back it up. This O-line has been pretty bad, and you have a very good front seven and a very good defense. The thing is, that defense hasn't faced a team with the amount of weapons the Buccaneers have. Which the only other team I think that would be close is like, I'm trying to think, maybe the Kansas City Chiefs or Bills, maybe the Browns at full strength, maybe. So I don't know. Also, Alex Smith is playing, so you have a chance to beat the Bucks because if it's I don't even I don't know they're a second or third string. So I have no clue what that is. So obviously, that's not a great sign if he's starting with you. So yeah, I'm just kind of thinking about what to say because why won't Bruce Arians shut up? I mean, this is not Bill Belichick, and this is kind of what I think Tom Brady needs to realize. Of course, as I said, Tom Brady is my favorite player of all time. He's the greatest quarterback of all time. No one can dispute that. And like I said, I think Mahomes will definitely be in the debate as well. But again, Tom Brady's still kicking it at the age of like 43. So, yeah, about that. So I think Mahomes probably will be playing till he's. I think he could get 10-year contracts. But the biggest thing that I want to talk about is obviously Bruce Arians. Okay, I thought he was a good coach and definitely showed he could improve the Buccaneers. Of course, he trashed Jameis and also said, "I don't know what we need to do. We might need to work with him." And of course, things. I don't even know if I would say Tom Brady's worst. Like this wasn't his worst year. Last year was his worst year. I'm not gonna fight that. I think he took a step back. He was still really good, but he went from top five QB to top 10, which concerns me. I think he's number 10 this year. I think he was 8 last year. So I wouldn't say I think now he's like 6 or 5. And I know people are gonna say, well, he coached bad teams. He beat the Packers. And the Bears game was I don't know. I don't get it. Tom Brady played way better than Nick Foles and lost. It's just weird. Or, Khalil Mack being a beast, whichever one. But as if you want my prediction, I'm gonna go Bucks because I got a Buccaneers Tom Brady jersey. See, I gotta represent, man. But if I'm being honest, I could see, and I said I could see the football team going to the conference. I wouldn't be shocked if they did. And again, this is the only team that I think can play at Lambeau besides the Chicago Bears and win. Seattle, I'd say maybe, but I don't think so. And again, I don't know. I think Chicago definitely could decimate the Packers, but I don't know. Honestly, like I said, this if you want to see a team that's really good at defense, it would be this. And this may be the better defensive team. It's hard to say. But to anyone asking, yeah, Chase Young won Defensive Player of the Year. So the awards aren't announced, but he scares me. Like, he literally, again, this defense was not good last season, and now all of a sudden, they are considered a top 3 or top 4 defense in the league. It shocks me. And Landon Collins is out. Like, your quote best defensive player was out, and you look dominant. Like, and honestly, I thought about this. I thought about doing a whole video on the Eagles game and why. And again, let me be frank with you. And I think every fan would pretty much be realistic with you with, like, absolutely Washington deserved the division because, again, they were close to 8-8. They played a very good game. They were the best team. And honestly, the outcome was probably going to end up being, you know, probably going to be in the way. Probably gonna be Washington. I mean, you got to front. Again, if it wasn't Alex Smith, yeah, probably I would say Philly probably should win. But due to Alex Smith being cleared to play, it's like, yeah, you're done. I mean, Alex Smith, I looked at it. One of those interceptions, I say, wasn't his fault, but he played pretty well. Like, he played pretty dang well, and he's not like full on check down, but he's definitely. And of course, here's the thing, and I'll eventually get more into Big Ben. Big Ben is not Alex Smith because Alex Smith has a legit reason why he can't run. Like, his leg was shredded. So obviously, like, he can't run or anything. Or I get that. So I get that, but at the same time, and I've even said this, the number one team that didn't deserve to go in this division, and I know people will say the Eagles. Honestly, I would say before that game it'd be the Cowboys. They don't deserve it. After that game, I'd say Eagles and Cowboys would be tied. The Giants beat good teams and played hard. So honestly, I would take them over Washington if Washington wasn't one of the best, looking like a top 10. I'd say top 10 team, maybe 9 or 10, but they look pretty dang good. Um, I do think they need to be a little bit more consistent, but other than that, I think they got it pretty well shot. I'm picking Bucks. But as for these two teams, I have no idea what to say. I don't have any outside apparel because um Washington is just a question mark. Like, they don't have any, like, impending free agents or, like, anyone impending or anything like that. It's more or less like you got a crap ton of cap, what you're gonna do with it? Well, I mean, got a lot of cap room, and I've heard they were gonna sign Cam Newton. I don't think they will. I think they're gonna stick with Alex Smith. Like, I think if it was before the season and Alex Smith was still very questionable, yeah, they would get out. They would get Cam. I would say, yeah, go for Cam. Now, I mean, this is coming from a Patriots fan. Take Alex Smith, dude. He deserves this. Honestly, Flacco would be better than Cam. If you want him at tight end, yeah, sure, but I don't think Cam can be a quarterback anymore, and I don't think he can be keep up in the league anymore. Other than that, that's all I got for this playoff review. Have a great day, stay safe, and stay frosty. Love y'all.